What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Netflix's new documentary film, White Hot, The Rise and Fall of Abercrombie and Fitch. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you'd like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. Okay, this documentary will probably resonate most with us millennials who actually went through the height of Abercrombie and Fitch's popularity back when they were catering to our generation from high school to college years. Nowadays, with social media and NFTs, any crapola can be turned into a viral sensation. But back then, Abercrombie and Fitch was the it quality that everybody wanted to get their hands on. White Hot, The Rise and Fall of Abercrombie and Fitch is a riveting, eye-catching, quintessential look at a company whose motto and way of doing business are both unethical and genius. I refuse to call Abercrombie and Fitch either good or evil. I think that company is very nuanced. At one point, it was the perfect poster boy of American capitalism, and this documentary does a hell of a job of chronicling all of its evolution. Directed by Alison Clayman, Abercrombie and Fitch conquered malls in the late 90s and early 2000s with gorgeous models, pulsing dance beats, and a fierce scent. But while the brand was running white hot, its popular all-American image began burning out as controversy came to light surrounding its exclusionary marketing and discriminatory hiring. Do you remember the movie Neighbors, that one scene when Zac Efron was working shirtless to get customers to enter a local Abercrombie and Fitch store? Even though by that point, when the movie came out, Abercrombie and Fitch was already in a downfall trajectory, but that right there was a spot-on depiction of what the company used to be about. This documentary explains in incredible details how Abercrombie and Fitch came to be, how it got to be the way it was, and who's the mastermind behind its celebrated success. Many of the talking heads are the people who used to work there, from those who worked folding jeans at the stores, to the models who did the racy photo shoots, all the way to the execs and the VPs who actually attended the company parties. And you can tell that even if they admit that some of the things they did back then were questionable and that it wouldn't fly in today's world, but there's that twinkle in their eye that indicates that to a certain degree, they do have some fond memories of Abercrombie and Fitch. Now, to me, the part of the documentary that hits you like a freight train is the company's discriminatory hiring, because yes, it's racist to hire only white workers. But get this, Abercrombie and Fitch's defense is that they only hire good-looking people, which doesn't make their case any better. But there's something outrageously refreshing about their brutal yet screwed-up honesty. It's unbelievable how brazen and stubborn and unapologetic they were. But I'll end on this. Abercrombie and Fitch, now forced to assimilate and adjust to today's post-Me Too world, is understandable. The downside is Abercrombie and Fitch now looks like any other generic clothing store. Say what you want, but their niche of packaging sex sells totally worked. That strategy separated them from the rest of the competition and made them unique and special. Okay, I'm not making excuses to justify everything that they did wrong, but for a period of time in our history, one company dared to make a splash, and that is something that can never be repeated ever again.